Hi, so welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have managed to watch all the videos on my channel on this course, which is the Forex trading course for complete beginners, and you have watched it so far until this one we're about to drop now, then I clap for you because you are really dedicated. Trust me. Now we're going to be going to the real action taking aspect of Forex. In this video now we're going to talk about broker, just to introduce who the broker is, and then we're going to talk about the platforms where you can trade, and then you are going to see how you can get a free $100,000 account to trade for yourself. Now this amount is what you use and practice, learn. Like I promised you, I'm going to teach you different strategies on this platform. My plan is to make sure that I just show you what it takes to be a forex trader. You see, if I came here showing you dollars, showing you all of those, of course those things are going to motivate you, but that means I have something to sell to you. I don't have time for that. What I'm doing is, when I started 5 years ago, we had to buy some courses and all of that, and some of them are just something very ordinary that we bought for very expensive money. Even some few years back too, we paid for a lot of things, and at the end of the day we found out that all of those things are just lies. But then, thanks to those things, because they help build and shape the mindset that I and my team has today in trading in Forex. So this YouTube channel is not about me or my lifestyle. It's about me, building you up as a Forex trader, because as the generation is kind of moving in the speed of light now, if you don't know about these things, there's going to be a time that all those are physical money will not be there again. So there's actually a way of preparing yourself, and when the time comes, there's a saying that says that if you are not able to start 20 years ago, the next time to start is now. Which means if you see this and you just overlook it and you don't start now, I don't know when you're gonna start. So start now. Now in this video that we're gonna be talking about now, like I said, we're going to talk about MetaTrader 4. I'll show you how you can download MetaTrader 4 on your phone. I will show you how you can download MetaTrader 4 on your laptop. I will show you how you can set up MetaTrader 4 and then how to get used to it. As a forex trading, as a beginner, you can trade with phone. You can start with phone, start learning some things with phone. But as you get big and advanced, you will need a laptop. Depends on you. Though for me, now we trade with both phones and laptops, So you are going to get into that point where you'll be able to understand, okay, you be comfortable using both phone and laptop. The reason why you have to see your chart in a bigger screen, and yeah. So let's get to it. I would urge you to stay till the end of this video, and I will also plead with you that you should please subscribe to this channel, right? If I'm not here selling course for you, telling you to bring money to buy anything, all of that, you should be able to at least support the channel, because I'm doing this for free, giving it out to you for free. Everyone that teaches you Forex on YouTube or anything, they always will give a loophole for you to come back and pay something before you get whatever they think they have. So follow this video till the end. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on the video, ask questions, and I'll answer. Yeah, see you in the video. Thank you. Okay, so let's start by talking about broker. Who is a broker? Well, a broker is like a middleman between the trader and the market. Let me type that right now. A broker is like the middleman between the trader and the market. What does that mean? It means that in the forex market, there are certain people, like their companies, they are called brokerage companies, that their role is to stand between you and the market. In as much as we say that, in forex trading, you don't need anybody to make your money, you don't need anybody to pay you salary. Of course, all those things are true, but you need a broker. You need somebody that will stand between you and the original market. Why? Because the market is too big and it's too large. So your $50 or $500 or $100,000 cannot really stand in the market. Now, but there are some people that, they have enough liquidity. There's something in Forex we call leverage. The leverage is like they will give you more access to be able to trade in this big market, even with your small amount of money. So the leverage is like a way of them giving you access to more funds, which are not part of the money you invest. You see, so without the broker, your money is not really enough to to interact with the live market. So the brokers are needed to stay between you and the market, so that with your small money they can give you leverage of being able to expand more, so that you can make money in the market. So all these things might sound a little bit confusing, but as you trade or as you study on these things and make your own research too, you would get to understand more what these things are. But then a broker is somebody that stands as a middleman between you and the market, and that is what a broker is. So after talking about a broker, the next thing I would like us to talk about is trading platforms. There's a company called MetaQuote, right? Let's see what MetaQuote is on the Google. What is MetaQuote? Now, MetaQuote, they are developer of trading platforms for brokers. You see brokers here for banks, and then exchanges and hedge funds. Now, there are some people now in this Forex market, but there are a number of people that make the Forex market work. Because when we say Forex market is very large, and then there's over $6 trillion that people trade every day, you might be wondering that who are the people trading this $6 trillion? And then I said earlier that your own $100,000 cannot really work in between. Yes, so who are these people? There are some people who call hedge funds. These people, they have a lot of money. They're actually part of market movers. You can go and Google who are the people that move Forex market. You see things like hedge funds, banks, and more of them like that. So they are the one that move market. What it means by moving market is that they are the one that have enough money. Now, enough liquidity. Remember what we say liquidity, what we call liquidity to be availability of buying and selling opportunities. So there are these people that create enough availability of buying and selling opportunities. They put enough money in the market. Now, they are also buyers and they are sellers like you, but them, they have enough money. Imagine when you are trading with $10,000 and somebody's trading with $10 billion. So there's a very big difference between the both of you. So these big banks, hedge funds and so on and so forth, these are the people that move markets. So this MetaQuote, they are the people that create MT4 and MT5. So if you want to trade now, for example, now in this video now we're going to be learning how to download MT4 and also download MT5. MT4 and MT5, don't be confused. MT5 is like an updated version of the MT4. So don't be confused as what MT5. They are the same thing, but then MT5 is more updated, more advanced, has more features and all of that. So you are going to get to know it in this video. So now let's start by starting on how you can install MT4 or MT5 on a phone. How to install MT4 or MT5 on your phone. Let's get to it. Now, looking at my screen, you see this is my Android screen. So let's try to install MT4. So MT4, you're just going to search MT4. It's come to this Google Play Store or whatever store you have, and then just search MT4. You see, this is it. This is what it looks like, and then you install. Now let's install. It's very lightweight. Well, I'm not on the Wi-Fi. Okay, it's faster. Okay, so let's wait for it to install. So click on open. After installing it, you click on open. This is what it's going to look like. It says welcome to MetaTrader 4, and then just click on accept, and then it says open a demo account with MetaQuote. Demo account is a free account that you can practice with. So then you click on accept, then it's going to come up like this for you. Now it's popping up. You can see it pops up with different, you know, currency pairs. And if you notice, the first 1, 2, 3, 4 currency pairs, they are okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe all these currency pairs, they are okay. Not all of them. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7, they are major currency pairs. They have USD in them, and then all of the other pairs, they belong to the major currency group. You understand what I'm saying? So what do you do from here? Come here, come to manage account. You can see you have a 300,000 USD to practice with, right? So this place is where, if you have, let's say you have another account, maybe you have an account with a broker. I'm going to teach you how you can create an account with a broker and then log it in. But for now, we're going to start by starting with the default MetaTrader 4 settings. You know, their free account that they give. So to create an account with a broker, just click on this plus, and then, you know, stuff like that. Log in an existing account, find the name of the broker. So we're going to get there where we'll talk about all of that one. So but for now, so this is your 100,000. You can see 100,000 here, have 100,000 here, free 100,000 that you can trade with. So now on this page, if you look at it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons at the bottom of this MetaTrader 4. So this particular one here that has this one, I don't know if you're seeing this one. This one is the one that has all the currency pairs you are trading at the moment. Now after that, this one that has something, this one, the next one is the one that has the chart of the market. This is what the market looks like, right? So on the chart, we can see there are a few things to look at, to be to note. To the right side here, look at this right side here, you can see numbers. Remember when we talk about exchange rate? Now this is actually the exchange rate. The values you see here, they are the, you know, value, like assumed value. The ones that, now the one that is in this bid and ask price, you can see there's a green and a red, there's a line here. Let me just show you this particular line. This green line is the current exchange rate, which is the price of the quote currency. Remember from the previous videos. So now every other part of it, all these ones, they are assumed prices. If price increases, so it's going to get to this place. If price decreases, it's going to come all the way down to this places. So that is it about that one. And then you see that on the chart we have the candles have different colors. Why do they have different colors? Well, the red candles mean the sell candles, while the green candles mean the buy candles. So when we get to candlestick pattern and all of that, we'll discuss more on that one. And then you can see that there's something I'm using, this line I'm using to move around the screen. This plus cross line is called a crosshair. Now this is how you activate the crosshair. If you click on this guy, you're going to have a crosshair now. But let's say you want to move the screen, like you want to move the main chart to the back, then you can just deactivate the crosshair and then you can move like this. You see that? So now that's that about crosshair. So now here we have this hamburger menu. The hamburger is these 3 dashes on the left side of the screen, and now my screen is portrait. Yes, so on the left side of the screen is this the button to the menu. Now this is the menu. Remember when I told you previously about how you can go to manage account, blah blah blah. So in the menu we have in the menu we have a few things here. We can see the account information, the name of the account. Look at this name now, the name of the account, and then the account is demo, which is the status of the account or the current level or whatever the account is. This one is demo. If it is real account, you see something like real here on it. So then we have trades. Now this place shows you the trades that you have that they are running. Now let's say there's a position. Let me do something real quick. I'll explain everything I'm doing. Now I kind of placed a trade. Hold on, my network is slowing down right there. Let me do it again. Request access to the server. No, I'm not Wi-Fi, so the network is slowing down. Let's give it time. Now yeah, so you see I have a trade here. Now these are the current trades that they are running. That is what it is. So then and that is about, we're talking about the menu. So then this is mailbox. This is like messages from MetaQuote. This one is new account registration, welcome message, and many other things that you don't really need to pay attention to unless you know about them. Now this is economic calendar. Now this place will take you to this calendar that MetaQuote designed to show you, economic histories. You don't really need to waste your time here. You see the inflation rate, all of those things, they are very important in economic histories. We are going to get to when we are talking about fundamental analysis, and then we will see how you can use these things to make decision in forex market. So now here we have trader community. Now this is where you sign up with MetaQuote and log in and meet other people that are using MetaQuote accounts. And then after that, we have settings. Now this settings is how you can set up your MT4, like how you can set up how you want this place to look like, how you can set it up, and all of that, how you can do that. And then after that, we have the journal. Journal is like every trade you have taken. Look at this place. The last trade I took was a buy on Euro USD. You can see this part, it says buy at this price, and then there's no stop loss. That's why SL is 000, TP is 000. We get to talk about all of that at the right time. This is about MetaQuote and rating and all of that. So that is that about this hamburger menu. Now without the hamburger menu, this was where we are, right? So we can see that on this bottom here, like we said earlier, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 buttons or menu distance. Now this first one shows you the watch list. The watch list is where you have all your your currency pairs, the currency pairs you are looking at. Now this is Euro USD that I'm currently trading. I'm in a buy now in Euro USD, and you can see that we are in profit, in $17 profit. Now that is in Euro USD. Now this is another one you can look at, GBP USD. You see what it looks like. This is a watch list. A watch list is where all the pairs you are trading, they are, that you can easily have access to them. So that is that about this one. And then this second one is the chart, like I said earlier. Now this one is the running trades. Either you are in profit or you are in loss. The trades that are running, this is where you see them. And if you look at this part of this screen, we have a few buttons. Now before we go to this, let's finish what is on the chart button. Now on the chart button, this is GBP USD chart. We can go back to check Euro USD chart to go to where we were earlier. Now on the chart button, we can see that after this cross here, this thing, and then after this one, we still have a few things here to talk about. Look at this. This is the indicator menu. This particular place, indicators menu. There's so many indicators you can use on trading forex. Like if you look at this thing, look at this red line. This is a moving average. I think it's a moving average turning like that. It's a moving average. And if you look at this place, this is RSI, that is relative strength index. So we are going to get to a place, if needed, to teach you how to use RSI to make decisions on forex market and how to use moving averages and what they mean. But what I can tell you is that the best you can find, the best way to make money in forex is by finding those things by yourself, researching those things by yourself, trying and testing them. Forex trading is a journey where you have to be willing to take it. Like, it's a career. It's not something you just want. If anybody tells you that you are coming to forex trading, then 1 month you're already making millions, no, the person is lying to you. If it happens like that, the next month you are going to lose all the millions. It's not a cost. That's just how it is. So yeah, let's leave that for another time. So this is indicator window. So now we have two windows here. Now look at it. Before I will go on, let me delete the windows so that you understand. Let me come to delete the windows. Now you can see that we have only our chart here now, right? So when we come to the indicator windows, this is the main chart. So anything we had here is going to be on the main chart. Now, but there are some indicators that they cannot be on the main chart, like the RSI, the relative strength index. You get to know it as you use it. Now let's add a moving average. Now this is a default moving average that say period 10, and we have added that. After adding moving average, now let's add one indicator. Look, now on the chart, now we have the moving average here already. So now we can even add another moving average. Let's go back there and still add another moving average. Then let's change the period to period 100 and period 100. Boom. So we have added that one too. I did not change the color, so the both of them are going to be blue. So let me go and change the color. Where's the one that's a period 100? Let me change the color to like this color. Now you see, let me open a bigger time frame so we can see the moving average. Now you can see this is the moving average here. See that? Yeah. So after that, so this is for the main screen. So we can add indicators that would come to the other screen. You remember when I showed you earlier, you were seeing relative strength index. If we add relative strength index now, it's going to show us, like, it's going to go to the indicator window. There's also indicator window. Let me show you. Let me come to relative strength index. So let me just use this. Now you can see it came to indicator window 1. Now, which means that if you open our chart, you are going to see this here. Now it's here on indicator window 1. We can even add another indicator window. For example, let's come here now and add let's add stochastic oscillator. Stock oscillator. You can see that stock is on window 2. You can see now it's splitting the screen for you so that those things can host the indicators we are putting. So that is that about indicator windows. So you can delete everything by marking them out. You can also click this to select everything at the same time and then delete. Now you can see no more indicator. Now that is that about that. Then we have this particular button. Now this button is used to bring out lines, shapes, and all of that. For example, if you want to use trend line, see this chart now, there's a trend and you can see that the trend is moving from below to the top. Now this place that price is more likely going to turn around here because it's hitting a trend line. When we get to more understandings, more lessons, you see how powerful a trend line is and how you can make money using it. Then this next one is a straight line. It's a vertical line. So, and this one is kind of like horizontal line, where you can use it to look for prices, and yes, so we will get more deeper into it. Now, if you're looking at how am I deleting it, I just click on the line and then hold it, then it brings up the option to delete it, and then you just click on delete, and that's it. You've deleted it. So, okay, so we can see after this trend line, we can see earlier when we placed this trend line here, I actually took some time before I start recording this video again. So you can see that when price got back here, it went all the way up. So which means if you're in the market, you would have made some profit. But then that's not what we're talking about now. So after the trend line, we then look at this part. This one I told you is like your running trade, how much you are making, how much you are losing. This part is going to tell you. And then this is to show you your trade history, the trades you have taken. You can filter it by day, and this is going to show today's trades. This network is kind of slow. Today's trade, the trade we have taken today. Now the trade that is still running that you have not closed is not going to appear here, right? And then you can filter it by week, by month, and then by custom period, by if you want to check your trade history from a particular date to a particular date. That's that about this particular button. So then this one is news. When there's any news, MetaQuote will always send it here. You don't really necessarily need this. So then here, to sign into your MetaQuote account. So that is that about that. So I'm back on this watch list now. So what is the next thing we're supposed to talk about? How to place a trade now. Now, how do you place a trade? Let's say you have made your analysis and you've seen that okay, price is going to go up or price is going to go down. So if price is going to go up, you are going to click on this plus sign. Look at that plus sign. Okay, before that, we have spoken about the indicator window. We've spoken about this object to sign. This one is symbols. That is, you can quickly access symbols here, like your watch list here, by clicking on this particular stuff. And apart from that, this plus is where you can take trades, make decisions. Now this part, you can see this part. Remember when we talk about lot sizes? So this part is where you place your lot size. Let's say, let me try place a micro lot now, which is a micro lot which is 0.01. You can see automatically that's the lowest on this pair that you can place a micro lot, 0.01. So now there's something we call stop loss. Now stop loss is how much you are willing to lose. Now for example, let's say you are buying from sorry, we have to go back onto the chart to check this. Now let's say you are buying from here, this place that price is currently, you want to buy like from where I bought earlier. So if I set stop loss and I can say that okay, when price get to this place, I want to come out of the trade. That is, if it goes against me, I say buy. Buy means that I want it to go up. Now if it comes back against me till this particular point, I want to just leave the trade. That means I'm wrong, right? So I will set my stop loss on this particular price now, which is 1.08512. 1.08512. That's where my stop loss will be. So I'll come here and I'll say my lot size is micro lot size. My stop loss is 1.08512. Now, what is my TP? My TP is a place where I am willing to take profit. That if I'm right and price go all the way to a particular price, it should just give me my money, right? Now, before I can do that, let me just buy now. I've opened the order, so I want to edit the order now so that I can put a TP. You can see you can also modify an order after you have entered already. So now let's say you want your TP to be here. You want to take your money here when price comes back to this place. That is 1.08727. So you just come here, you modify, come here, 1.08727, and then you place it. Now you have modified it. Now you can see now there's a line here telling you there's a TP line here telling you the price at which you are going to come out of the trade. If you guess there, you are making profit. Now, but if you are losing somewhere here, you can see now you always must trade to target higher risk to reward ratio. Arrow. Risk to reward ratio. What does that mean? It means that when you are trading, now look at the space between here, between the stop loss and your entry level. It must be smaller compared to the space between your entry level and your take profit level, and that is a higher risk to reward ratio. Which means if you are risking 10 cents here, and if you are risking 10 cents on this trade, if you lose, you are losing just the 10 cents you are risking. If you win, you are supposed to win at least nothing less than 20 cents. That is 1:2 risk to reward ratio, or 30 cents, which will be 1:3 risk to reward ratio. That's about that. Now imagine that you want to close your trade. Let's say, okay, this trade is going too much against me. I don't want to take that much loss. Let me close it. Like maybe you can close it even without it hitting SF. Imagine that this one does not even have a stop loss. We did not put any stop loss here. You can see everything is 0. Now, but I want to come out of this trade. I'm not liking it. Just swipe to the left on it, click this mark, and then close it. Boom. And now let's say, okay, I don't want to come out of the trade. I still have a belief that the trade can still take profit. It can still go to where I'm expecting it to go. It can still reach my take profit. But now I'm scared because the loss is getting higher. So let me reduce the risk. How do you reduce the risk? You modify the position. Now, how do you modify it? Open this place up, click on this pencil, and now edit this lot size. Oh, sorry. How do we do that? Click on this, not the pencil. Now click on the mark that says you want to close the trade, something that shows you close with this loss. Now you now edit the lot size. You make it like, now it was one lot size, so you can make it 0.50, which is half of that lot size. You can see now that it closes 20, it reduces the loss. Boom. It says rejected. Accept. Hold on for it. Don't know why it's rejecting. Probably it's like price has already. I don't know. Yeah, accept. So now look at it. You can see now that the lot size was on one lot, which was a standard lot, but it has turned to a mini lot, which is now 0.50 lot size. You can see now that the loss has reduced to $22, but then you have taken some losses of $28. That is just to reduce the risk in whatever trade you are in. So that is that about that. What else are we going to talk about? Now I've shown you, stop loss. I've shown you TP. I've shown you how to open a trade and how to close a trade and how to modify a position, like taking partials. They call it to take partials. Take partials out of the profit. It might even be profit self. And you just want to, okay, now that you have gotten to this amount of profit, let me just secure some money so that I don't get to lose them again. So you just take partials, right? So, and now for this kind of lot size, now you cannot take partial here. Why? Because this is the smallest lot size you can see. So even if you edit it, there's nothing smaller than this that you can use. So you can't take partial for this kind of stop lot sizes. Yes, I think that's about this one. Okay, so we have been on this video for it's almost 30 minutes. That means over 30 minutes. It was Sweet. I believe you have learned something from these videos. Look, if you are dedicated, this is how we are going to know. Get yourself an MT4. You see how I downloaded it. Download it. Go over this video. Practice those things, and then be expecting to learn more. So I didn't talk about how to install MT4 on the laptop. I want to make that one based on demand. And if you are really an absolute beginner, mostly people like us, we started with phones those years. But I can drop the video on how to install a laptop based on demand. So I just want to make the video as short as possible. I tried my best, but it's up to 30-minute video, which is not bad. So we will know if you want to learn. And what again do I want to talk about? Okay, so I didn't also talk about time frame in the video because I am waiting for when we are doing, technical analysis, when we are really talking about how to identify trend lines and all that. Then we'll talk about how important time frames is. And then you would learn it by using it, by practicing it. It's not just by learning it now when you don't need it. So yeah, and then after that, so I want to plead with you, please, if you enjoy this video, what you can do is click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. But if you're a return subscriber, somebody that's been following, share with your friends, somebody else that you want them to learn Forex. And then you can also click on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to see it. Trust me, I believe you are learning something. If you are, congratulations. If you are not learning anything, try to remove distractions from around you and focus, right? Remember, we have a long journey to go. We are going to, later talk about the types of forex trader. You know who you are. You'll be able to be able to determine if you are greedy or if you are not greedy. You're able to determine, okay, if you have the mind, if you want to be making your money in every 5 minutes, or you want to be making your money in every 1 hour, or you want to be making your money, every end of every day, or end of every week, end of every month, or end of every year. So all of those kind of traders, we have names for them. And then there's a way, and then I'm going to teach you to be able to find out, to ask yourself, who am I? Based on these things I've learned, you'll be able to discover who you are by yourself. And then I'll let you know how to stick to who you are and how to make money by whoever you discover yourself to be as a trader. See you in the next video.